So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. And already we're underway here. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. And that certainly packed a punch. Oh, nicely intercepted. Hits one! What a wonderful goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
And it has to be said, an absolute gift. So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Demichelis tries to clear. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Solid defending, refused to be outmuscled.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Chance!
He has done it! Two, and we've barely begun here. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Picked out brilliant. Decent hit! Yes! And they're at it again in double quick time.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
A case now of complete control.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Defending was strong and firm. That looks a cracking ball. And he's managed to get free. Has a goal! He's got a goal! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So is this the start of a comeback? Pull it. Immobile might just make this. Roberto Carlos. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, played through for the wide man. Cannavaro with the clearance. Doué! And the ball's come loose here. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage.
In with a header! Oh, and he's following up! And it's in! Such thrill, such noise, and how this matters! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, to his credit, he managed to ghost into space to finish things off, but the failure to spot it was ghastly defence.
And the shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Japan certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
He's through here. It's a pretty loose pass.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now. Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
And he's only too happy to take that back. Roberto Carlos cuts out the pass. Raul. Now it's Modric. Now it's Maradona. Doué. Oh, that's a nice ball. That's beautifully weighted. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. He's got the shot away! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
A spectacular effort! And that is doing no harm at all. And it's Gullit. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Doué. Long. Pulls it back. In for a header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Modric. And here's Drogba. Always onto this.
3 minutes at a time.
Kimmich. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Great defending, strong and determined. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Well, played right into his path. He's had a hit! They've scored! They are right back in business. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, it has been a pretty crazy game so far. A game played out in extraordinary fashion, and the scoreline underlines that.
Fellow attendees, this is
And we are up to the break.
We've seen some
Please
really
keep your
terrific
eyes on
football
your
in that
children
half
during
with
the
the
match
flow
at
of
all
goals.
times.
And of course there are mistakes, but I'm not in a mood to moan.
Substitutions taking place.
Japan get the ball rolling for the second period. Gullit. Looking for the runner. He's had a shot! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one. Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? And he was quick to react.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space. Oh no, this does not look good. Great hit! It's there! And he is just ripping it up! We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
And with that, the hat-trick, can he finish? He can get that clear. Maradona, and there's green grass ahead of him. And he's intervened well there. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Promising cross. David Villa. Pull it. Japan do have a chance to counter here.
The attendance for this match was 72,306.
And it's Roberto Carlos. There will be a throw-in. Into the middle. Now, who's going to be first to this? Alexander-Arnold gets it away. Modric. David Villa. Now it's Modric. He's picked his way through. Roberto Carlos, who's set up one goal so far. And it's Drogba. That looks a good ball through. Great chance! Really well taken goal. And the comeback is complete. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Substitution on the field, number 79.
So, time for
Coming on to
changes
replace
on
him
both
is
sides, actually.
Number 10.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to...
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Now it's Drogba. Lam. Pull it. Maradona. He can run onto that. They're urging him to shoot.
Japan showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Drogba. And he's straight offside.
Substitution on the field, number 19, Didier Drogba.
Pass has gone astray.
Number 9, Ciro Immobile.
Great ball if he can get there.
On the field,
Oh, just skips
number
past his...
8.
But shot a goal! No mistake! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Oh, high-quality goal. Lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Oh, good-looking ball. That's a nicely measured pass. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Substitution on the field. Number 6.
There's going to be another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
It's a good run down the right. And here's Hullet. Onana. Now it's Maradona. And the shot! It's a goal! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Japan are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, they've given themselves a chance here, but now it's a case of getting the balance right between attack and defence, and that's not easy.
Terrific header! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Giroud is offering a wry smile there.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And that was very necessary. Roberto Carlos.
Indicated.
Dembele. Hullet. And he's in on goal. Doué. Giroud. Now it's Giroud. That's a sharp pass. No luck with that dink over the top. Rijkaard. Up towards the front line.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Lahm.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And it's Dembele. And that's it. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Doué collecting the match ball, and it is his.
That parking in the area around the stadium
Well,
is
from
strictly
behind,
forbidden.
Jim, that is some win, isn't it?
Yeah, simply a combination of one team refusing to be beaten no matter what, and another not quite able to kill off their opponents. But it made for great viewing.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.